The very first time I met her, the first few times were in our youth group. And at the time, I remember thinking, man, she's hot. But other than that, there really wasn't much there.
I went to a video titled The Dropbox. That video was played at Sunday night, and then that Sunday night and continuous Sunday nights after, I got to meet him and talk to him more.
She started coming to our Sunday night church and our midweek church, and she even came during the summer, and so I was like, okay, this girl seems like she's some quality.
And apparently he told his dad that he didn't even want the Dropbox movie to be played, and had that movie not been played, I probably wouldn't have started going to evening church.
Any college students that come through the summer and they come on Sunday night, my dad says, hey, I'll buy you guys dinner. And so we usually went to McDonald's. It just seemed like at the end of the night, everyone was left except me and her. We were just talking at McDonald's.
Eventually there was like one Sunday where I was like, oh, I hope he just asked me for his number, and he was so close. He was like one sentence away. Like, it was all set up for him and he didn't do it. But then later he finally got my phone number after I didn't go to McDonald's that Sunday. He looked it up in the church directory. And so then from there, from like that, we moved pretty quickly.
Then in March, I proposed. I tricked her because she was stressed with all these tests she had to do, and I said, hey, let's go out the night before and set up church. That way we don't have to worry about it Sunday morning. You can sleep in another half hour. And she's like, okay. I went to the church ahead of time, kind of set the lights dim a little bit, And so we got done setting up. I said, hey, let's go into the sanctuary and let's pray for a bit.
He kind of snuck off and was like, oh, I forgot to lock the door at the church. And he turned on like the lights in the auditorium. And then afterward, he went in there and we prayed together.
We got done praying, and she's like crying because she's just so stressed. And I just said, look, I know you're really stressed. I know you're uptight. I brought something that I know will cheer you up. We were sitting on the pews. I stood up and I pulled out the box and I just kind of looked at it for a second. And she saw it and she just starts crying even more. And so then I got down on my knee and I opened up the box and I said, Danielle, will you marry me? At this point, she's crying. She can't even see. She just shakes her head, yes. I put the ring on. She stands up and gives me a hug, and she clears herself. She pulls herself together, and then she stands back and looks and she goes, oh, dang, this is gorgeous. You did a good job.
So that pretty much made my day go from like a 360.